Hi, I'm Allie Geer, and I'm a senior on the Michigan State golf team.
I'm Cassius Winston on the Michigan State's men's basketball team.
I'm Sarah Carlos. I'm a senior on the rowing team, so I have been rowing for the past 4 years here at Michigan State.
My name is Caleb Sleeman, and I'm on the Michigan State baseball team.
I'm Connor George, and I'm on the Michigan State men's basketball team.
The experience here has just been, I think, so incredible. Each year, I think, has had very special and very different meanings to me. Over the years, it's been made up of so many memories, so many incredible opportunities, and so many lifelong friendships and relationships that I've built here that it's really become a special part of my life that I will always hold dear for sure.
Coming to Michigan State has, basically been one of the best decisions I've made in my life. I don't regret my decision coming here at all, whether it be on the court, off the court. I feel like on the court I achieved almost everything I could as a player. I grew, I got better. My weaknesses, I made them, into strengths in a sense. Off the court has been amazing. The way the campus treats me, the way the professors interact with me, the way the students interact with me, it's been an amazing experience here in my time at Michigan State.
The past 4 years has honestly just been a dream come true. My dad went to Michigan State, so growing up just coming on the campus has just been a huge dream to be able to attend this university for both academics and for sport. MSU just has so many opportunities that we have here to be able to just meet new people and grow in ourselves as a person, as well as different organizations on campus.
You build so many memories with family and coaches and teammates. Your teammates end up becoming like your second family because you spend so much time with them and build great relationships with them. It makes me thankful for the time that I've had here. Part of me feels like I was robbed of being able to complete something that I started.
Last Thursday, I did not wake up thinking that my MSU career was going to be over, both academically and really with athletically as well. Being able to transfer to online classes and not being able to meet with professors or my classmates anymore, or being able to practice with my team, it's just really unfortunate that I wasn't able to even start my season.
We went from one moment hearing that our one tournament that we were supposed to leave the next day for was canceled, and that was hard because it was one of all of our favorite tournaments, and then within an hour or so, we found out that it was all over.
At the very end, the last 5 minutes of practice, they called it, and the word kind of traveled fast in that gym, and it was kind of just shock, and everyone was kind of looking at each other like this could be it.
Coach brought us up at the end of practice and said, well, based on what other conferences are doing right now and halting travel, we're not going to go to Indiana State this weekend. An hour later, Coach Boss told everybody that we were going to have a team meeting in the locker room, and then we found out at about 4:30 on Thursday.
All of the years and all of the summers and all of the vacations that I spent training just felt like I did it for nothing at this point. And in my head, I dream of lining up at the start line of Big Tens and being able to turn to my best friends in my boat, giving each other a fist bump and saying this is our last race, let's do this.
It felt like someone was taking something from you, like an opportunity to achieve what you've been working for 5 years in a national championship.
Overall, it's been just so many mixed emotions all leading up to it all just being over. I think it was, first of all, okay, it's one tournament, okay, it's maybe until postseason, okay, it's all over. And I think it didn't really hit us all because it all happened so very quickly, and it was hard for all of us to process, not understanding exactly what all of it meant, and then just kind of blank being like, it's just done. So I think for everyone, but especially the seniors, and there was no closure.
It is tough because, at least for me, I felt like I had this time where I was going to be able to prepare for being done. I was talking to Coach Boss, and I said to him, I didn't know last weekend in Pensacola when I took my jersey off that it was going to be the last time that I take my jersey off as a Spartan.
Being a senior, especially at Michigan State, you know, at the end of the year, you're guaranteed 2 more games. You know, once your regular season's over, you're guaranteed 2 more games, a game in the Big Ten and a game in the NCAA tourney. You know your time's coming to an end. You know one of these games is going to be your last, but you know that you got 2 more. You got a chance to play a lot more games. You know, that's a whole nother season if you continue to win. All of a sudden, we practice hard one day, and by the time the end of the practice, the season's over. You can't prepare for something that's going to stop just without you knowing. So initially, it's like you're just in shock.
Just instills that idea of, are you given everything you got every single time? And I didn't have that chance. I didn't get to do a senior day, to walk out with all the seniors and kiss a Spartan head in the outfield. You work for so long for something, and then to have that ripped away from you, it hurts. It hurts a lot.
March time is when you go harder. You getting ready to go win a championship. Like, you ready to go to practice, and you literally have nothing to do. There's nothing for you to do. So it's just a moment of shock. And it's kind of crazy that things can kind of end so suddenly.
That was probably the hardest part, is you go into your senior year and you say, okay, you know the events leading up to everything being done and graduation, and you prepare yourself for the time that you're going to have to get to that point of graduating. And for us to be just kind of in the very beginning of the craziest part of our season and having everything to look forward to, and I, get emotional even thinking about it, that there was just so much that we wanted to do and so much that we were looking forward to. So to go from not trying to think about graduating to then in one moment realizing that it was done, we didn't get closure in the way that we didn't really get to say goodbye to people. We had a bunch of teammates that had to leave pretty much a couple days later to try to get home to Spain or Colombia, so it was just so hard to try to wrap our minds around what was going on, and then also to have to try to say goodbye to people and not knowing if I was going to see them again or what was happening, but understanding their position and knowing that they were just trying to get home.
You have to look at the bigger picture and kind of realize that, this isn't it's not just us that has to go through this. It's a whole world of sports that's getting shut down, and everything's getting shut down because of this virus. And that's something that we need to take seriously. So as devastating as it is, it had to have been done. So I'm just grateful for the opportunity to play here for 5 years.
And so even though it's really hard being able to cope with not being able to finish everything as a senior, because I'm not able to come back and use the extra year of eligibility, unfortunately, but just really trying to remember all the great memories that I've been able to have the past 4 years. MSU has been my dream place, so just being able to try to finish out here and just remember everything.
You're given an amazing platform, and there are people all over the country and the world that would love to be in the shoes that you're in. And for all the people that have come before you and for everybody that will come after you, you have a legacy to uphold and a responsibility to represent the university well. It's an amazing gift that not very many people get the opportunity to do or experience.
I hope that in years to come, we're able to look back at this experience and remember all the good and remember how blessed that we truly were to be a part of every university that people were playing at, and to be a part of something just bigger than ourselves and the time that we do have with our teammates and our university and the people around us.
The biggest lesson I've learned here during my time is to embrace every moment, embrace every day. Don't try to shortcut anything. Don't try to get out of anything. Don't try to look past anything. Whatever moment you're in, whatever you're doing at that moment, that should be the most important thing to you, because it flies by. It flies by. If you blink too fast, your career could be over just like that. So embrace it, enjoy every step of it, enjoy the journey. The results at the end you can't really worry about right now. Just try to enjoy every moment that you're in. And if you do that, you're going to get everything out of the university that you want.
I really hope that we can look back at it and not just remember these couple days that have obviously changed all of our lives, because there has been so much good, I'm sure, for everyone around the world as athletes and as seniors. You can only do the best with what you have in the moment, and I think that's one thing that I'll hold on to. I really do feel like I had a lot left to do, but I think I did the best with the time that I had here, and I'm going to miss everybody. I don't know, what the future is going to hold right now, but I can't wait to watch what my teammates are going to be doing, and can't wait to keep supporting them and keep encouraging them, and to still obviously be a part of their lives.